The 918H tiller is a powerful machine that makes for easy tilling and repair. The heavy design of the 918H keeps you grounded and stable while tilling, and the 18-inch tilling width makes it perfect for tilling in narrow spaces. The wheels and tines work independently on the tiller so that you can adjust your tilling speed to the soil conditions, and the counter-rotating tines break up the most difficult soil, clay, or sod. The unique swivel handlebar lets you walk alongside as you till, not on top of the fresh tilled soil, and the operator-friendly controls couldn't be easier. After the job is done, the open engine design provides easy access to hydraulics, minimizing the downtime you spend repairing and maintaining the machine. General safety features. To use the tiller, you must be over 18 years old, of sound body and mind, and familiar with the machine as taught to you by someone with experience. You must also read and understand all safety messages and instructions in the user's manual. Pay special attention to the safety decals fixed to the body of the tiller near specific hazard points. The tiller must always be operated in full compliance with all state, local, and national regulations, including OSHA regulations. Never operate the tiller under the influence of alcohol, drugs, prescriptions that prohibit operation of machinery, or any other substances that impair your cognitive or physical ability. Always wear proper PPE while moving or operating the machine. This includes eye protection like safety glasses, or a full face shield, earplugs, a hard hat, gloves, and boots. The tines may throw stones and other debris while in operation, so observers must also wear a hard hat and safety goggles. If you're working near traffic, wear reflective clothes. Never wear loose-fitting clothing, jewelry, or anything which could get caught, and keep your head and facial hair pulled back while operating the machine. While moving or operating the tiller, stay clear of any moving parts. The wheels and tines especially can cause serious injury and even death. Always keep the tine cover closed and the machine completely level while you operate. While operating, always stay clear of any debris flying from the tiller tines. Always operate the machine outdoors and avoid standing near or breathing in the engine exhaust and fumes. Engine exhaust contains toxic carbon monoxide gas that can cause unconsciousness and death. Fuel fumes can catch fire or explode. Do not smoke or operate near flames or sparks. Also, avoid operating near flammable dust or vapors. If possible, keep a fire extinguisher capable of extinguishing petrol fires near you while you operate. Only operate when there is enough light, either natural or artificial, and allow for plenty of side and overhead clearance between the machine and buildings, fences, trees, and other obstacles. Also, use extreme caution if moving the tiller down any incline, especially trailer ramps. Never leave the tiller unattended while the engine runs. There's no place to stand on the tiller, so never try. Also, never allow anybody else to stand or ride on the machine. Never lift the tiller over any person. If the tiller tips, that person could be crushed. If possible, pick a work site free from bystanders. If you cannot avoid having others on the work site, keep all observers or co-workers at a safe distance from the machine and use traffic flag personnel, signs, cones, and lighting devices to warn or divert traffic and pedestrians. Walking near the edge of the tilled area could cause someone to lose their balance and fall into the rotating tines. Contact with the rotating tines while in operation will cause serious injury or even death. Stop the machine immediately if anyone comes too close. Always call 811 before you till. If you don't, striking buried electric cables or gas lines may cause an accident, interruption of services, damage to the environment, or even hurt someone. Cut fiber optic lines conduct strong laser light, which can injure your eyes. Always call before you till, or you'll be held liable for any damage caused. If you do accidentally hit a buried line, immediately stop tilling and call 911. Transporting the machine. Barreto recommends transporting the tiller using the Barreto 3x4 tilt bed trailer. Before towing, make sure that the towing vehicle is in legal operating condition and exceeds the recommended specifications for towing. The towing vehicle should have a 2-inch, 5-centimeter ball mount, which is in good repair and securely fastened. It should also have trailer lights if required by local towing laws. When attaching the trailer to the vehicle, cross the safety chains under the trailer tongue to prevent it from dropping to the ground if the trailer comes loose accidentally. Also, make sure to attach the safety chain in a way that it cannot come loose. Only allow enough slack in the chains to allow for proper turning of the vehicle. Never leave enough slack for the chains to drag on the ground, or leave too little so they're drawn too tight. To load the tiller, park the trailer and the towing vehicle on level ground. Unlatch the tilt bed latch pin to tip up the trailer bed. Leave the latch so that the spring-loaded action will engage the pin and lock when the trailer levels out. Use extreme caution if transporting tiller down ramps to unload from a pickup truck. Start the machine. Drive slowly onto the trailer bed. The weight of the tiller will balance the trailer out as you drive. Drive until the trailer is level and the tiller bumper is set into the bumper purchase attachment. Stop. Turn off the machine. Close the fuel shutoff valve and insert the pins behind the bumper to secure the machine with the clevis pins. When you tow, never go faster than 45 miles per hour and always obey all traffic laws. Allow for extra clearance around your vehicle and stop after a few blocks to check your load and retighten the hitch to the ball if necessary. Before you operate. Before you start the engine, look to make sure nothing is worn or damaged. Replace any worn or damaged parts and all bolts as well to maintain the tiller's balance points. Always check that the engine and hydraulic oil reserves are full. Running the engine without these fluids could seriously damage the engine and hydraulic pump. Before starting, also check for hydraulic leaks using a piece of cardboard. Hydraulic oil is under extreme pressure while the machine is on. If touched, it can burn or even poison you. Also, familiarize yourself with the controls and features of the machine. The clutch actuator lever is at your left handle grip. This lever activates the wheel drive and tine controls when squeezed. Releasing it stops all motion of the machine. The safety clutch lever is for your safety, so never tape it down or otherwise try to bypass it. Doing so could result in serious harm or even death. The wheel drive lever controls the direction and speed while moving the machine. If an object becomes lodged, put the lever in neutral and change direction of the tines. The high-low wheel speed lever allows you to increase the wheel speed by directing the tine pump output to the wheel drive motor. Use this setting to transport the tiller to and from job sites. Note that the tine motor will be disabled in the high setting, so you will not be able to till while it's activated. The tine drive lever activates the tilling tines. When not tilling, keep this lever set to off. When tilling, move this lever to the right, to the on position, or push it to the left, back to the reverse position. There is only one speed either direction. If anything on the tiller does not function properly, immediately contact your dealer or the factory. Operating the machine. When you arrive on site, always do a site assessment first. Look around for any conditions or obstructions that could hinder tilling or make operating the machine unsafe for anyone. If there is a source of sparks, flames, or unknown vapors nearby, do not operate. When your assessment is complete, start up the machine. Drive the tiller to the desired location. To move forward, push the wheel drive lever to the right. To go backwards, push it to the left. The driving speed is variable, and the farther from the center position the lever is moved, the faster the tiller drives. When centered, the wheels are locked in the neutral position. Always keep the tine drive lever set to off when moving from place to place. Avoid drop-offs, embankments, and slopes while driving. The tiller can be driven at a maximum slope of 20 degrees. However, if the machine is driven or parked on a slope of greater than 20 degrees, it will shut down automatically. Note that driving on any incline increases the danger of the tiller losing traction or rolling over, especially if the surface is wet. If you lose control, get out of the way immediately to avoid personal injury. Drive especially slow on all inclines and only make gradual turns. When you get to the tilling location, come to a complete stop. Adjust the depth bar to the desired depth. In most soil conditions, the bar can be set with a pin in the third hole from the top. When you're ready to start, move the tine drive lever to on or reverse. Squeeze the clutch lever to engage the tines and start digging. Slowly start to drive forward with the machine until you reach your desired speed. Never drive in reverse while tilling. If you need to drive in reverse, move the tine control lever to off before moving. After one pass is made, if necessary, make a second one. Most soil conditions will require two. If you want a deeper till, move your depth bar up one hole at a time after the second pass. Slow your speed if the wheels start to spin or you hear your engine start to overload. If the engine lugs down or the tiller slows, release the wheel drive control lever until the engine speed recovers, then start to till again. Grease the zerk on both ends of the tine shaft flange every 4 to 8 hours while in use. After the job. Once tilling is complete, move the tiller to level ground and park. Never park on a slope. Turn off the ignition switch. Close the fuel shutoff valve. If you don't, fuel could leak into the cylinder and crankcase. Damage from this is not covered under warranty. The muffler and engine get hot enough to cause serious burns. Let the machine cool entirely before performing maintenance, cleaning, or touching the engine, muffler, hydraulic lines, or hydraulic fluid. Always make sure the engine is turned off before performing maintenance, cleaning, or transport by means other than under its own power. To clean the machine, wait until it's cool and then spray it down with water. Once clean, run the machine briefly to remove water from the system. Once you return to the shop, complete all other required cleaning, lubrication, and maintenance. Grease zerks on the wheel hubs should be greased once a week or more if the machine has been used heavily. For more specifics on assembly, warranty information, maintenance tasks, and more, consult your owner's manual and visit www.barretomfg.com.